Hello and welcome to Tribune Sports Live, brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration of Birmingham. I'm Zack Steele along with Damian Mitchell, and Damian, Pinson Valley is headed back to the 6A championship game.
Yeah, man, they get a chance to defend their title. They defeated Clay-Chalkville in a very, very exciting matchup. The game lived up to the expectations, and give credit to Clay-Chalkville for making it this far, and Pinson Valley did prevail.
This game had a little bit of everything. We talked about that before the show opened. You had a goal line stand, you had onside kicks, you had a jump pass thrown to a defensive lineman of all things who was playing on offense at the time. Just a great ball game. I'm sure Clay will tell you they would like to have a couple plays back, or that would have been a different game. But you got to give Pinson a lot of credit.
Oh yeah, man. Just when you thought anything that could have gone wrong went wrong for Clay-Chalkville. It was a dogfight all the way up till the end of the game. You think about it, a scoreless first quarter. They gave Bo Nix everything that he wanted and then some, but yet Pinson Valley still came out on top.
All right, when we come back, we'll get into the first half of that ball game. We'll be back in just a moment.
Congratulations to Hewitt-Russell women's basketball senior guard Morgan Kirk for this week's selection for the Winter Sports Most Valuable Player Award presented by Beds Express. Congratulations to Morgan, and thanks for Beds Express for sponsoring the Winter Sports Most Valuable Player Award.
Trustful Vision Care is now proud to offer sports vision training for athletes. This sports-specific training improves hand-eye coordination and reaction time. As a former college athlete, Dr. Steele knows how important perfect vision is to succeed on the athletic field. For athletes, 20/20 vision is not enough. Trustful Vision Care.
Paul Davis Emergency Services of Northeast Birmingham helps by providing needed cleanup and restoration services. Through the appropriate tools and processes, we avoid wasting valuable time to get your property to its previous state as quickly as we possibly can.
All right, welcome back. And Damian, in the first half of this ball game, Clay jumps out to an early 7-0 lead. And it looked like they really had a lot of momentum. Clay gets a touchdown. Pinson gets a touchdown about midway through the first half. Then disaster strikes for Clay-Chalkville.
Yeah, man. Clay-Chalkville on the ensuing kickoff return, there was a fumble. Pinson Valley lands on it. They gave the ball to Bo Nix and above the 30-yard line in Clay-Chalkville territory, and they answered right then and there. Took a 14-7 lead in the halftime, and the ball just kept rolling in Pinson Valley's favor after that.
Well, and I tell you, that drive that Pinson scores to go up 14-7, it looked like Clay was going to make a stop there. They pushed him way back. They had a penalty, and then a crazy scramble by Bo Nix, and he manages to get them in makeable position for that fourth down play, and then they hit the fourth down touchdown pass.
Yeah, and you got to think, Clay-Chalkville's defense, they gave Bo Nix fits all game long. And the situation where they have him in a fourth down stop, he still finds a way to make a play. And I mean, for Clay-Chalkville, that really took the air out of their sails. Well,
you mentioned Clay's defense and their scheming. It really had the Pinson Valley offense confused for a while.
Yeah, and Clay-Chalkville, they came out extremely physical, especially on the outside receivers part. They were making Bo Nix think, and we talked about that heading into pregame. They had to switch it up to make Bo Nix a little uncomfortable, and it showed that there were some little kinks in that arm of Bo Nix.
All right, well, when we come back, we'll talk about the second half and the crucial fumble by Clay-Chalkville late in the ball game.
For every step of the home buying process, turn to Laura Cardwell Dennis with Keller Williams Trustful and Tanya Golden with First Bank Mortgage, located in the new Keller Williams office in downtown Trustful. They work together to ensure a pleasant home buying experience because their special interest is you.
Jefferson Memorial Funeral Home and Gardens is home-owned and operated by the Steele family. I've known Eddie Steele and his son Adam for over 25 years. They're community-oriented and, more importantly, good folks who know how to take care of people in their time of need. That's how Jefferson Memorial became Trustful's funeral home and cemetery. Jefferson Memorial is located at 1591 Gadsden Highway. You can call them at 322-0543. Before your need arises, let Jefferson Memorial family take care of your family.
All right, welcome back. And Damian, Pinson comes out in the third quarter. They score pretty quickly. They go up 21-7. Clay answers to make it 21-13. Pinson scores again. It's the Holloman show, as we always see with them. And then Clay drives down. They get to the 8-yard line, and then chaos ensues.
Yeah, there's a big play on the defensive line. There's a play by Pinson Valley and a fumble. It seemed to strike Clay-Chalkville right when they needed, right when they didn't need it. When you're driving and trying to get back into the ball game, something like that happens, and I mean everything was heading into Pinson Valley's favor, and you had a feeling that they were going to take advantage of that situation.
And not just a fumble. It's bad enough you fumble inside your opponent's 10-yard line, but when they're kicking it and trying to pick it up down the field and they wind up falling on it at their own 43-yard line, that's the worst case scenario, except for maybe if they ran it back for a touchdown.
Exactly. This is why coaches talk about, putting your fingers on the ground, scooping the ball up, because it's plays like this, you never know. When the ball's wet and it's scrambling all over the place, you never know what'll happen, and it fell into Pinson Valley's hands.
Clay comes back and they score again to make it 28-20. They had a big fourth down stop just before that. They come back. They drive down the field. They score on that jump pass we're talking about to DJ Dale. Mm-hmm. And then they don't recover the onside kick, and Pinson's headed to Auburn. Yeah,
they ran out of time. They couldn't make a defensive play. And give a lot of credit to Pinson Valley and that defense of theirs. They had to make plays when they did, and they caused turnovers. And when they did, you see what happens, championship levels, and they're heading to the state championship now. Bo Nix threw 51 passes in this game. And he also, let's give him kudos. He set the state record for passing yardage, so he is now the all-time passing yardage leader in the state of Alabama. Amazing 51 passes in a high school football game. You sometimes don't even get 51 snaps, or at least back when I was playing. You didn't. So, just a great job by him. But let's give Clay their props too, because Clay really had a great season. They were 1A and 1B with Pinson the whole year. And it's a shame that these two are so close that they have to be in the same region, that they have to play in the fourth round of the playoffs, and really, in a perfect world, these two would be playing for the state championship. Yeah, no, like you said, a lot of credit to Clay. We talked to Coach Hood before the game. He thought they had a great game plan coming in, which they did at first. Those 51 passes that Bo Nix threw, he had to earn those 24 completions because they were putting, guys in the receivers' faces. They were causing pressure. They didn't get a chance to sack Bo Nix, but he was running around. He was trying to make plays on the fly. But like you said, a lot of credit to Clay's defense, but Pinson still prevailed. Absolutely. When we come back, we'll preview that state championship game between Pinson and Saraland.
Kemp's Kitchen, located in the Trustful Shopping Center near the 459 Highway 11 interchange. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the whole family. And watch for our specials on 50-cent wings.
I'm Drew Lawley, General Manager at Courtesy Buick GMC. Come see us at Courtesy, where we have over 300 vehicles to choose from, including GMCs, Buicks, and certified pre-owned vehicles. Come see us at Courtesy or check us out at courtesybirmingham.com. Proud supporter of our area high school teams.
Have you been to Discount Warehouse lately? New electronics, brand name makeup, and bedding arrive daily. Follow their Facebook page to find out about special sales on clothing, tools, and fireworks. Discount Warehouse, where you will never pay retail price.
For their commemoration and their Association Super 7 Football Championship at Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. Please congratulate.
All right, welcome back. And Damian, Pinson's going to take on a team in the state championship game all the way down from Mobile and Saraland, a team that's had a really good year. They squeaked by Wetumpka 22-21 to get into the state championship game. Still, I do not think that they have seen the firepower that Pinson has.
Yeah, they haven't. You got to think it's a storybook ending for Bo Nix's career at Pinson Valley. He's going to end his high school career, where he's going to begin his college career over in the Plains in Auburn. But like you said, they haven't ran into, Saraland hasn't seen a caliber of team like Pinson Valley. You can tell that Pinson Valley they are the defending state champions for a reason. They're heading back to Auburn. They look very well. They look good on defense, offense, as a team. I believe that they're gonna win, and I believe it might be convincingly.
I'm with you. I think Pinson's going to win this ball game. I think they're probably, if you had to handicap it, they're probably a 3-touchdown favorite going into this thing. And they just have so many weapons to choose from. They can beat you in so many different ways. And that's just on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, they really shut people down, just like they did with Clay. They held Clay-Chalkville to 20 points. And that's one of the better offenses you'll see in 6A football.
Without a doubt. Clay came in averaging almost 40 points a game. With Willie Miller at quarterback and all those weapons that they had around them, and they still found a way to neutralize them, and you see where they are now.
Absolutely. Well, all right. Well, we'll be back one more time next week, and we'll recap this state championship game in this season for you. For Damian Mitchell, I'm Zack Steele. So long, everybody.